everybody, welcome to our brand new launch. These are beautiful Art Deco ladies. Wait till you see when I introduce you to this collection. Just come and have a look at what we've got here. So we have got, these are beautiful. Now, if you do like your Art Deco, this is incredible. So there we are. Isn't she just beautiful? She's actually sat on these lovely pillows. So they come into play quite a lot in the collection. Then we've got this one. So that was Lady Clara. So let me go back. This is Louise and Harriet. Yeah, so that's Louise and Harriet. This is Lady Clara. Let me just get the names. This is Lady Evelyn. Aren't they beautiful? Absolutely gorgeous. The artwork is spectacular. Then we have our centerpiece, and they really are centerpiece, aren't they? They're just stunning. Now, one of the cards that I'm going to be making with the SVG files actually incorporates these. Then we've got our beautiful, again, Lady Evelyn. Isn't she stunning? These are some of the, and I love that they are very elegant, soft colourways. Then it wouldn't be our Art Deco without our cocktail shakers, nested dies. Look at the size and the creativity that you've got from this, but also zip into them, just make them into beakers or vases, etc. Then we've got our lovely cocktail glasses or champagne flutes or champagne glasses, what we've got here. And this is what they look like when they're all together. But finally, we've got our deco arch, okay? So this is your archway. You get your balustrade, okay, as well. You get these extra pieces and you've got all these little filler inners as well, which are beautiful to help with your buildability. And then to build it, look at this. Here you can see where those elements come in. And this is why we've got the ladies in different poses. So obviously with this one, we've given you the cushions because she sits beautifully on that archway. And then this lady is poised and she's sat across that balustrade. Isn't that stunning? This collection is just beautiful. Now, a little card that I'm going to put together for you with an Art Deco style. I've got all the elements ready and cut out, so it's just a case of building. Now, my card blank, two pieces that are the same size, scored across the back, and I've put our fabulous tape on. So you will have seen the tape featured on many of our shows. I'm just going to tap it down like that so it's level, and then squeeze it across the top, okay? So that's tapped down and squeezed across the top. That's now made my card blank so it'll stand up. Now we're going to build on top of this. I'm going to bring this to one side. So these are our scenes. Each time snipped into the scene, and these are just triangles, okay? Just very simple triangles with mats and layers. And to build these up, I'm just going to take my wet glue and just put a little bit of glue on this. And these papers are on the Minecraft Studio element. So this is where you're going to get those fabulous scenes. So that's my first layer. My second layer, and I've layered it onto gold. Gold, isn't it? Doesn't it make it opulent? That's what all the Art Deco was once about a long time ago. Seems a long time ago. It probably wasn't that long time ago. And it's one of those iconic styles that stood the test of time, because a lot of people and a lot of designers and architects still use elements of Art Deco to this day. If you looked around some of the cityscapes and things, you will probably find lots of elements that go with this. Now, I just want to show you, I'm going to hold it like this. There we go. Can you see that flash there? You've got a flash of gold in the background. That has been done using the stencils, okay? Got that lovely flash there. That's that. So now we can start building our card. So I've got my card blank and I'm building it backwards, okay? So we go in backwards that way. So I'll put my first layer on. which then sits here. Now, I've got some foam tape, so I'm adding height to each layer. So let's take that off like so. Pop my glasses on. Pop this on here like this. Stick that down. Then the next one. Okay, take this off like this. So this is my second layer. Like this. Okay, so each one is lined up at the bottom. Okay, and then finally the last layer like so. Now, what has happened here, the tape is on this piece. We've put the tape here, like this one. So if you look where the tape is, if I line that up, the tape is at the bottom, but the tape strip goes on here. That's going to stop adding lots of weight to your card here. So normally to fill in that gap, we'd put 2 or 3 layers of tape to enable that gap to be closed. However, in this instance, to stop adding all that weight, we've moved the tape a little bit further down. So one more layer, lining it up at the base like so. In it goes. Isn't that just fantastic? Now we're going to go in with our frame. So this is our lovely Art Deco frame. Just put a little bit around the edges. Line it up on the gold again. Just have to pick that up so I can get it in like this. Okay, happy with that? There we go. And that is going to be placed on here like so. And that's going to fill in any workings at the bottom if it's not quite sat correctly. Okay, so that is again going to go on. You can put foam tape on again if you wish, but I'm just going to put a little bit of wet glue just to secure the frame in place like so. Okay, so that's my frame. Now these elements, I've got my shaker, so this is going to go on, but I've put foam tape on there and I've already shaped it. And I've got my large glass, so I've got some tape on here, so that's my first layer. Again, just give it a little bit of shape, but this one I'm actually going to snip into it. Okay, a little bit of decoupage. And I'm going to hold my scissors at 45 degrees. And I'm doing that for a reason, because if I snip straight like that, you can see a white edge. When I put it up against something, you can see the white edge. If I hold it at 45 degrees, it replicates the die. Okay, when you have a die, it rounds the edges, it crushes the edges, so you can't see that white edge. So if you do the same with your scissors, it eliminates that actual function. It stops it from being a white edge. So now let's put on our foam tape. Take our backing away like so, and then that decoupages on top of that wine glass like this, or the champagne. No, it's not champagne, is it? Is it champagne? Yeah, it's a cocktail. It's a cocktail glass because we've got the cocktail shaker. What's your favourite cocktails, everybody? I'm going to say I don't have one because I don't particularly drink anyway. But I'm going to say ask Andrew. Andrew's in my ear. He joins us. He does all the filming. What's your favourite cocktail, Andrew, if you had one? A mojito. Andrew likes a mojito. A what? A baby Guinness, and that has got in it Guinness, clearly, and Guinness and cream. I'm going to say that's a cocktail. It's a mixture of 2 different things. So I'll give you that, Andrew. You can have that. You can have that. And then I know we've got our lovely Amber is also with us today. She doesn't do cocktails. Oh, boring. A lemonade. Would you put some... A hold on a minute, Andrew's now, we've got a whole debate going on now in my ear, everybody. Pina colada, the lovely Amber doesn't do cocktails. I'm surprised at that, Amber. I'd have thought you'd have liked a cocktail. So pop that on like so. Now I'm setting the scene within, I can then bring in these lovely ladies. But also, you get your extra little drink glasses as well. So I'm going to pop that one there. I've got my tiny little one as well, and I'm going to nest that one, lift it up and tuck it in just there. Now the beautiful ladies that I'm bringing in, look here. These are gorgeous. Okay, and we're going to do a tiny little bit of decoupage. So first of all, I'm going to chop a foot off. Gasp, I know gasps were heard from the gallery. I'm going to chop a foot off. Sorry, lady. And I'm going to chop this front piece, well, actually, it's the back piece of her dress. Because with decoupage, what you're aiming for is to have the flow to the front. So her knees, this would be the shadow. Wherever there's a shadow, it's further behind, okay? So again, with this, I'm just going to pop a little bit of foam tape on the back. And then again, on the one I've kept as a whole, that is going to go on there. A little bit, which one is my real one? That one. That's my matte layer. So when you're doing your decoupage, it's just like doing, use my tweezers so I keep my fingers out of the way. It's just like doing a jigsaw puzzle. So where the other one is, you literally place it right back on top like so. But it gives you this beautiful advantage of having a layered. It adds just so much to your cards. Now on this one, we've got the 3 ladies, and I am going to go with the 3 layers. One stays as a whole, always stays as a whole. The second one, I'm not actually cutting too much off my first layer, of the second layer. I'm going to trim that away. And then here, this shawl that she's wearing is actually behind, okay? So that is in the background. Let's trim that away. So that's my first layer. Now my next one, first thing you do is you take off what you've already cut away. So you do exactly the same step for this one. So take this away, cutting up and around, and they're really easy to snip around. And now I'm going to take away this big piece of the skirt. So I'm going to snip in and around a little hand. And again, this is really easy with our dies because we give you all the lines to follow, all those little pips, okay, round there. It just falls away. Can you hear? I'm just snipping into little pips. And again, round that little floral element on a dress. So those are going to be my 3 layers. Again, add a little bit of shape, foam tape, like so. And then on the back of this one, and then we've practically finished the card other than adding in the sentiment. So that on there, and then on my third one. So this is ready to actually be mounted onto the card. So again, we'll start with the main one. Take away the backing of our foam tape. I'm going to do it on all 3 so I can just pick this straight up. Use my tweezers. That layers straight on top. Okay, like so. And if you need to, just hold, there we go, that's better. And then we've got this one. So this is the top, this is your 3rd layer. I'm just lining that up like so. But each time I'm going to shape it, okay? So it brings the actual die cut to life. I'm going to flick her dress this way a little bit. All these creases, etc. Now she is going to sit in the cocktail glass, okay? This could be New Year's Eve or anything. So she's going to sit just like this on there. And then this lovely lady is now going to sit. Look how she's even got a hand out because she's sat. That is really, really clever. So now when I position her on here, I need to position her so her hand is just on the shaker there, look. So she's actually holding on. How good are these? This is a fabulous set. And then, of course, we've got the actual sentiment. So I've already matte and layered the sentiment up, edged round the edges, put a little bit of tape. You can use your wet glue or anything like that. And again, I'm going to assemble with my tweezers, turn that round just across the top. There we go. Look at that. How amazing. Absolutely love this collection. It is beautiful. Okay, so we've got all the elements, very, very nostalgic Art Deco with a soft colourway. Thank you everybody for joining me. I hope that gives you a little bit of inspiration for what's coming up with this collection. And I'll see you all again real soon. You take care. Bye.
If you want to see more from Highlight Crafts, make sure you click the like button. Subscribe by clicking the subscribe button below and click the bell icon to receive notifications of all of our future content. You can also click here to see our latest video or click here to see more videos like this one.